Assalamualaikum and hi guys, my name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Khairul Anwar, BS17110130. Today, I gonna show you the answer for the final test ST01003 Biometry for question 1. So this is the question given. So the question asks to re-examine his research question and correct the research question when necessary. At the same time, you also need to explain to him about the experimental design, explain to him what the statistical analysis that he should use to analyze his data and why. You should show him the important step in the management of the data and how to perform the analysis by using R Studio. Finally, you will interpret result of the analysis for him. So his research question whether the body weight of the student changes after moving from one state to the another state. So as we can see, the states are Sarawak and Sabah. Each state have 7 students that have different body weight in kg. So what I can say, he can use statistical analysis to independently test. And the research question that I correct, is there any difference between students in Sabah and Sarawak in body weight in kg? So the experimental design is response variable body weight in kg student in Sabah and Sarawak. Experimental unit body weight in kg. Replicate 7 students in Sabah and 7 students in Sarawak. Sample students in Sabah and Sarawak. Why I choose to independently test? Because each state has 7 students that has body weight each of it. So the hypothesis for the test is hypothesis null. There is no significant difference between body weight in kg student in Sabah and Sarawak, while hypothesis alternative, there is a significant difference between body weight in kg student in Sabah and Sarawak. And I set criteria for this test is 0.05 and two-tailed test. This is the tablet data that I have done. There is 3 variable ID student, weight for each student, and region. SB represents Sabah and SW represents Sarawak. This is the answer for normality test and homogeneity test in RStudio. Normality test, so I have done normality test, Shapiro test, and it shows that p-value is less than 0.05. P-value is 0.00118 is smaller than 0.05, so that the data is not normally distributed. While I do homogeneity test, which is the Levin test, F value is smaller than 0.05. The F value is 0.0249, which is smaller than 0.05, so that the variance between samples are equal. This is the box plot that I have done in RStudio. This is the 2 sample t-test that I have done in RStudio. As we can see, the t-value is negative 0.091267. Degree of freedom is 12. P-value is 0.9288. The mean in group Sabah is 66.34286 and mean in group Sarawak is BS17110130. As a conclusion, from the two independent t-tests, the p-value is greater than 0.05, the p-value is 0.9288 is greater than 0.05. Therefore, the hypothesis null is not rejected. There is no significant difference between body weight in kg student in Sabah and Sarawak. Now, I will show you the R Studio for the command in the R Studio. As we can see here, this is the command for the R Studio. This is the command for the box plot that I have done in R Studio, and this is the t-test command for the R Studio. If we want to do t-test in R Studio, we just type t-test, open bracket, just copy the command in the box plot here, which is weight against weight region. Weight is the y-axis and the weight region is the x-axis. Alternative for this test is two-tailed test, so I put here two-sided. The alternative can choose either one-tailed test or two-tailed test. In this part is pair is, and I put here false because the test is not two pair sample, and the variance equal for this test is true. This is equivalent in the with the t-test with the living test, which is f value is 0.0249 is smaller than 0.05. So that's all.